And while our side of the aisle certainly has its crazies, it is a statistical fact that most of the lunatics in American politics today are proud members of the far left.
There's like a Yoruba proverb. I'm going to try to loosely translate it. And it's whoever wants to turn lies into truth will war with the mouth, right? So when I'm watching jdvance sit on Turning Point USA's desk, filling in for Charlie Kirk, and I hear him, go ahead with the propaganda, go ahead and repeat the same talking points. Right when he says, our side, right? Our side. Dog, who is our side? You're the vice president of the United States. You're not the mayor of a city. You're not the governor of a state. You're not a senator. You're the vice president of these United States. Now, what does that have to do with the proverb last week? The lie that was told was where the divisiveness was coming from. The divisiveness, the left is divided, the left is divided us. And you just let them talk long enough, because when you're trying to turn lie into truth, you have to keep talking. But the other saying, which is not a Yoruba proverb, you let somebody talk long enough, they'll tell on themselves. Right? Who is our side? You're showing within an elected position, right? Within the position which you now have to govern the entire United States, you're still using words like our side. You're still actively in campaign mode, which is a form of division. That's the type of person I listen for little shit. When you send, when the president of the United States, vice president of the United States, send a bunch of military members, our servicemen and women, into war, what side are they on? You're still catering to a base. You're still. And the reality is that at the core of this, right, is because they can't go into governing mode. I have a few reasons why, but I haven't figured it all out yet. They're constantly in campaign mode. They're constantly in fight mode. Right? Like, I can excuse, emotions and narratives from podcasters, maybe governors from a certain state that's mostly red, maybe senators that represent a certain state, their constituents, representatives. Okay. The vice president of the United States, who the hell is our side?